So today I'm just bored, so I'm gonna do a what if. The what if I'm gonna be doing is what if Naruto had half fire, half lightning. It just hit my head thinking about that. I was talking to my friend, he brought up My Hero Academia and said something about Todoroki. What if he had half fire, half lightning, something like that. So I thought I'd put that into Naruto. So let's start off with Naruto's book. Everything he usually does the same, but let's say when Naruto's born, one half of his hair is gonna be red. That's came from Sheena. Also, fire side when his eyes are also gonna be red. Other side is gonna be like a super light blue, and his eyes gonna be normal eye in the main series. Okay, that's based on what he looks like. Everything really does the same except for one thing, is that when Ninetales attacks. So when he's laying there, after everything that happens normally, when he's laying there seeing two people above him being stabbed and a giant frost growling, he's gonna be crying a lot. And this is before, and everyone's evacuated, so it doesn't really do anything. And also, Horizon's not that close, so it wouldn't be affecting. When Naruto cries super loud, he's just angry, and a giant lightning strike just strikes Kurama. Just strikes Kurama. Strikes the Ninetales, and the Ninetales reaches out in pain, and they turn to bones. I'm just gonna say that. Yeah, Ninetales turns to bones. So when Horizon sees this giant lightning strike just strike down on the Ninetales and see it turn to bones, he's gonna be surprised. And while the bones are falling, I am gonna give Naruto a scratch on his lightning eye. So in his eye, there's gonna be like a scratch. So when the bones hit his eye, like a finger, and it scratches his eye. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. This is because who's interested in power. So by the age of 4, and he usually kicks him out, lives in the house, he's not gonna do that. He's gonna say, so right when Naruto learns how to talk and walk, you gotta do the basic stuff, he wasn't gonna start training Naruto how to use his lightning powers. Over the years, Naruto has been using a little bit of his fire side, like an accident, like when he's crawling and he holds out his hand and it just shoots out fire sometimes. And Naruto knows how to make a little fireball in his hand and shoot it by the age of 5. Now we don't have. I want to go with a video time step of Hiruzen and Naruto just trying to master the fire and lightning side. Okay, now he's 9 years old, and this when he starts the academy. He's on going to the academy like the wishing Naruto he is, but with a little bit more class in this, like respect, yeah, with more respectful. And right when he walks in, he's just gonna learn about. Then later in the week, they're gonna do sparring class. So the dark side, and he's gonna be pulled up with a kid by the name of Kiba. Okay, so when they start the match, Naruto is not. I don't say Naruto. Naruto has not mastered his lightning. He can control his fire at a extent, but he cannot control his lightning. Like, he can control it a little bit, but when he gets too injured a lot, it will lash out sometimes. So why he is fighting Kiba. Kiba scratches him like really like on his neck, and the next thing you know, Naruto streams and a lightning bolt. A lightning bolt shoots at Kiba and zaps him. It doesn't hurt Chiba, it just knocks Chiba out. Yeah, not Chiba out. Not Chiba out. Fuck. Okay, yeah. And then after that, Aruta would say, Naruto, you know you're not allowed to use jutsus in training, sparring, whatever. And then Naruto explained that he can't control it. Then he'll end up in Hiruzen's office, and then Hiruzen is trying into Azuka. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, if I ain't, sorry. Been watched since I watched Naruto. Let's just step into when he supposed to graduate. Everything like those same usually. So yeah. Next thing about graduation, and Naruto's on pass with ease. The Sharingan Jutsu is not hard for him. He has pretty good chakra control. So yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, Naruto still does have 9 tails. I forgot to acknowledge that, so yeah. So yeah. And over the years, since he does have nothing, people still don't look at him, but every day on his birthday. So one day, when he's on his 10th birthday, let's say 13th birthday, right before the finals. I probably got that time step all wrong, sorry if I did. But yeah, I'm gonna say they graduate around, so they graduate when, shit, sorry. Usually Naruto will graduate at the age of 13. So the 13th birthday, some villagers start chasing him around, okay? So chasing him around, trying to kill him. Cause they thought he's a 9 tails, they think he is blah blah blah, you know what. So they try to kill him, okay? They chase Naruto all the way down to the forest of death, and when he jumps, he sees a fence and he jumps it. They chase after him, and when they start beating on Naruto can't detain his anger, and his fire thing burns half. No, I won't say around like a good thing of the forest, plus all the villagers it turned to bones. Nothing left. Bones turned to ash. Like Naruto just obliterate them. Oh yeah, by the way, if you can hear some cats in the background meowing, sorry, my cats are trying to find. I thought you can though. If it is, I just edit it out. But yeah. Move on to story. After this, there was a tuning in that group, and the tuning escaped Naruto's thing, and he reported to Hiruzen and brought he reported to Hiruzen and brought the Anbu Hiruzen to the spot. And when Hiruzen saw all the ashes, and then he started believing them. So Naruto got home that night. Long thing of training, Hiruzen had the Anbu, and they locked him up. I'm so sad. They locked him up, fully up, like in jail. And he's in jail for I'm gonna say 2 years. So in his 2 years time step, he does. After he gets out, first thing does go to his house, clean up a little bit. And what happened in jail was just him sitting around training a little bit. In this time, he was mastered his fire sight and did a little bit of what was his light inside. Ow, ow. I just fell. But yeah. So when he gets out, he looks so different. His his hair is long, not too long, like how I mean like long is kind of his shape. It's like Sakura's hair, and his hair's always down. No, other. Do you remember in the Internal Superior with Tintin when she went to remember that Naruto? Yeah, that's what his hair is gonna look like. By this time, he's gonna be at the age of 16, and when he gets out, he has to about 2 times and take the test for 17. I'm gonna boost up their ages so the test starts now. I'm sorry I messed up. I'm just gonna boost the ages up and the final test is in 3 days. So we know that it's back to class. He is real world in the thing and install the academy. And then 2 days later, he takes the test. Naruto worked on his top patrol when he was in prison for 2 years. Okay, so he passed it with perfect thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that he passed. So why? So after he passed, he did assigned to Team 7 with Sasuke Uchiha, Satoru Hano, and him. I have a very special thing for this. Okay? So, everything was normal, but since Satoshi was late, Naruto just left. Okay? Naruto just left until Sasuke to send this bird to him when Satoshi has this deal. Okay? So when he sees that bird, he teleports there. Like he moves with his lightning, he moves at the speed of a lightning and strikes the building like a lightning bolt, moving around half of the speed of light. I just don't know how fast lightning is, my fault. But yeah. So by this time, they were done to the bell test. Since Naruto was living with Hiruzen, he is known the real thing of the bell test. So Naruto easily takes the bells, moves with his lightning and just easily snatches them. Easy snatches them. Like there was no competition. Since he knows the thing of this thing, he said he tossed one bell to Sasuke and one bell to Sakura and says, "It's fine, you guys can graduate, I don't have to academy." Normally, okay? And then Takashi does all, like, there's the lessons that you pass, and says the casual thing, people obeying the mission of Storm, people obeying the Federal War Storm, blah blah blah. Yeah. So after this, they would do a lot of D-rate missions, like normal. But the one thing that changed is that Sark was the one that actually asked for a C-rate mission. Then we didn't do Tanjiro and then the way it all started. I'm not going to be changing like the story. I will be changing the storyline like what happened, but I'm not going to change it all. Okay? But yeah. So by this time, when they first of all, don't down. This time, Naruto knows a little bit about ninjutsu, so he notices the demon blows. He doesn't make it obvious, but he makes a little fireball in his hand and just shoots it at him. It boils water. Then the demon blows come out, supposedly kills Takashi, and then see, this time Naruto doesn't freeze up, since he know it, and all he does is just zap with lightning. He holds out his hands and zaps him. And they brought two, and they Chris, we found out Josh and Ant were dead. So yeah, based on when Dabuzak grows his blade, after group, Naruto notices it because he sees stuff in slow motion, since how fast he is with his lightning. So seeing this happen, Naruto would grab the blade. Zabuza lands on like normal, not seen that a kid grabbing the blade. Grabbed his sword. See, Zabuza the other shot when he looks down, and he tries to pull it away from Tanjiro, but not Tanjiro. Why did you say Tanjiro? Naruto. He's not able to pull away, and when he tries to pull away, Naruto will grab the sword and try to cut off Zabuza's arm, but he misses and chops off Zabuza's hand. Because Zabuza, because Haku stepped in, that's why. Haku stepped in and like blocked the blade from cutting off Zabuza's arm, but it cut off his hand instead. So yeah. So, next thing we know, Zabuza and Haku try to retreat, but Tatashi stops them by throwing a kunai, nesting toward and wrapping it around them, and catching kunai again. Next thing we know, Haku breaks out with some needles and throws them at Sakura. Like, so no one tries to save her, but Tatashi blocks the ball, and then by that time he got trapped in the water prison again because of fucking Sakura. First time was Sakura's fault, but still she's a trash bag. Oh yeah, by the way, the reason I didn't cover like the thing saying like the dreams and those, everyone those are the same. So everyone does the same. That's why we cover it. Sorry about that. So after that, Naruto whispers something to Sasuke of the plan, and the plan is it's basically like the normal plan but a little bit different. See, he's gonna throw a demon shuriken to like distract him, to not see Naruto in the sky, making like a giant fireball. Have you ever seen like One Piece for Ace? That giant giant fireball to match Blackbeard. That's basically what it does. And while he's like shooting it down, finally Zabuza notices, has to let go of him, and makes a water dragon jutsu to try to block it, but doesn't really block it, so they have to dodge. And Haku's right arm is burnt off. So he steps you, it is burnt off. I mean this for OP from the start. He hasn't even mastered right now, so watch how OP is on it then. So on his next, but things change on his next birthday, and the villagers try to beat him and beat him and beat him, and they almost do it because of 5 Johnnies. Then Naruto bugs them again, and they try to lock Naruto up again. Naruto's not dealing with him. He says fuck it and left the village and heads to the village hidden in clouds. So when he gets there, the people try to stop him. He says, let go of me, or die. And when they look in Naruto's arm, they say, no, fuck you, shit like that. And then Naruto literally burns their arms off. Like, surrounds himself with fucking fire and burns his arms off. Okay. But yeah. But when he burns their arms off, they scream, and Naruto uses lightning to teleport to the White Hounder's office. He walks in, and White Hounder 8 says, who are you? Squaring up, trying to fight him. Just in case, Naruto says, calm down. Naruto says, calm down. I'll come in peace. And then he said to me 3 reasons I shouldn't kill you. First thing, I'm the Leaf Village's in Turkey. Second thing, I want to join your village. Third thing, you wouldn't be able to hit me if you tried. thing is, I'm gonna basically do it. By the way, why he say he can't hit him? Basically do something like the One Piece Lodia, so he can turn the fire or lightning, and they can't punch through unless they're using the opposite. So if they're using like lightning style versus lightning style, they can hit him. They use water or fire style with the fire style, they also can hit him. The water style is the most effective. The reason why Undoubtedly water style didn't work is because his chakra was more powerful than thing. So then watch how it says the leaf village is Chewy. No, okay. Why do you want to come here? They treat Naruto says they treat me like shit. So I want revenge. So then he goes around being loved and does mission. The one mission that actually tells you this, he hangs out a lot with White Holiday, so he's very mature for his age. So then what we do next is he did he did the title The Flaming Bolt of Hell. I'm just gonna say that, some like shit like that. What they came up with, I'm just doing off the top of my head. Actually, I'm just gonna tell you, my brother came up with that one. I asked him for what if he told me that. I don't know. But yeah. So one sec. I'm getting a bit water. There's this. Back to video. So basically, next thing we know, he's been hired for a mission in the Leaf Village by Orochimaru, so just to come out and help with the Konoha Crush. He accepts it, and he says, for the tuning exams by what how to A. And by this time, his power, he's at least on the Y. He did probably rival White Holiday and until it be in a 1v1. Also, when he hit out with Chobi, he has befriended the Chobi a little bit. The Chobi lets him both some of his chakra, but not like chasing him or shit like that. So next thing we know, he does 2 chimney exams. And then just lays low a lot. Except for in the Forest of Death. I'm not going to tell you the first part, no one will hear that. But if you do, everyone in the same thing passes, nothing different. Naruto just smart like that and just does it. Next thing we know, we're in the Force of Death. In this, Naruto goes after the Team 7. Since he left the village, they replaced him with Sai. So yeah. So when he goes after him, he sees Orochimaru toying with him, and just watches it for his entertainment. You know that scene where what's his name? Sasuke throws the Afro. On this timeline, Naruto did say Heaven Bro, so just comes it and snatch it and gets away. Because why not? Until we're watching it. Sausage so gets the Hitchy, passes out to the bad Hitchy, Sausage, and Sai watches over him. But one thing that happened is instead of the Sound Ninja, Naruto shows up, says, "Get out of my way." Sound Ninja says, "That's Lord Orochimaru sent you. You better leave." He says he did, blah blah blah. And then Naruto goes up and literally teleports White Sakura, grab her by her hair, teleports back and says, "Do you know how many times you made fun of me as an orphan? Because I was an orphan, rejected my love. I'm gonna show you true power." Grabbing her hair, puts fire all over his arm and lights her on fire. This grows her. So she burns to a crisp. And then he steals the throne, just goes to the middle. fastest time beats everyone's time. No, since Team 7 was disqualified, to, yeah, there was enough people, so we just go straight to the finals. I'm just gonna say this, okay? So in the final, every losing battle the same. It's still Naruto. It's not Naruto versus Neji. Shit. I'm about to say Team 7 not qualified, but somebody got qualified late. So still, it's not Sasuke versus Neji, Naruto versus Dora. It's just some random team that no one cares about that qualified. It's just hard characters. By the way, Orochimaru isn't here because it's fights, blah blah blah. And the fight that goes down versus Sasuke and Neji, I'm not going to know that. Sasuke does still load the Shidori, just Shidori's Neji, and then the match is over. That easy. But the fight then Naruto and Dora. So the first thing that goes on is and Naruto is using transformation jutsu, so no one knows it's him. So all Naruto has to do is make Dora bleed. So he summons the medium fireball and shoots at Dora. Then he makes Shadow Clone is ready to shoot at him again and again and again. And he's a physical Shadow Clone. So one of them hit him, makes him bleed. Then Koka Crush starts. So next thing we have is the Konoha Crush. Beautiful. So while that's all happening, Orochimaru starts to fight Hiruzen, but Naruto got in there, so watching them. Then he says, "Hey, Snake Man, I have business with the old man. Can I take over this one?" Orochimaru says, "Shit, yeah, why not?" So he goes on and takes the fight. When he reveals who it actually is as Naruto, Naruto's in the Bindo book. He is a giant bounty. And that's also one of the reasons that White Hunter 8 also accepted him. So yeah. So he went on blah blah blah. Okay, shit. So then fight Hiruzen says Naruto, you don't do this. Come back. All the villagers don't hate you anymore. Naruto anymore. For fucking 8 or 9 years, I was tortured, almost killed every day on my birthday. So a fucking thing you, my father, did. This fucking village treated me like shit. I'm gonna have fun with you, little bitch. First thing does, he teleports behind Hiruzen with like a Rasengan but made of fire and lightning mixed. He just shoves it into his head and just bursts off his head. Easy. Everything does plan and they need a new Hokage. Jiraiya becomes the Hokage as he should have became the Hokage the first thing. So yeah. And then the thing we know thing is, so yeah. Yeah, I messed up kinda. I didn't resolve the first all of the land of waves. I'm dumb. I'm just tell you what happened. So after they kill Zabuza, Momochi, because they did okay. Naruto tries to deal with this himself. Naruto's not dealing with that crap. He asks Satoshi if he can handle it. Fully just makes a giant fireball like this and then and holds it in his hand and he just launches that after like a fucking Rasengan. Everyone got to that ball in the village saved and the bridge then, the Great Naruto Bridge, like normal. By the way, see me in the window, sorry about that. I don't plan that, I literally just noticed, if this is better than there, If not, that should be better. Right there, right there. So you can see my screen. So yeah. See the stream, I'm playing my game. Yes, so let's do. I'm so just that. So yeah, let's do that and forth. So after Tom Hawk Crush, he does that and he gets hired for this one mission. The mission is for the village hidden in the mist. No, yeah, the village hidden in the mist. They want him to assassinate a certain man. And the man goes by the name of Same. On the 7-legged swordsman. And then this thing, Naruto's a swordsman. He has this fully black sheet, like black sword that he goes around that he kind of does lightning with. He got this recently from Killer Bee. Killer Bee's been teaching him a little bit. So yeah. This is why after the mission of Kohan Crush, he saw some shinobis doing this. So he said, hey, why not? And so I'll do it. So next thing we know, he has a sword. He's going to hit and miss. He's pretty difficult. The off track. He goes to find the Kasame. So he hears that the Leaf Village might have information where they are. He goes to Leaf Village, teleports right into Jiraiya's office, and says these words, Jiraiya, I heard you have information. What is that, by the way? Oh, fuck. Okay, he says, Jiraiya, I need information about the hideout. So, and Jiraiya knows the power of Naruto, so he's not messing around with Naruto. He said, he gives him the location of the two hideouts that he knows of. He checks both of them, and this is after time. So this is around the time where, see, in this timeline, this is when Sasuke's already left. No one will stop him. So he's been trained. Oh yeah, by the way, after the time push, after this all happened, there was a 3 years time normal, and Sasuke is all ready to kill not Kakashi, Itachi, his brother. And so that's where he goes. That's when Naruto sees him walking in, yells, Sasuke, what brings you here? Sasuke says to his brother, shit. And then he tries to walk in, Sasuke stops him. Then he says, what's your name, short man? He says, come in, and then instantly, Naruto pulls out his sword, totes it in lightning like some hockey, and like cuts Sasame's arm off. Jumps back with his fireball, shoots at Sasame and burns his other arm off, just cuts his head off and brings it to the hidden mist. He doesn't even bother with Sasuke anymore. He just completes his mission. Takes Sasuke harder too. Just completes his mission, goes back to the hidden mist, and boom, he gets that money. And on his way, he decided to stay in the hidden mist, and he found some hidden mist baddies. And you know my boy Naruto has that whiz. So he just does some math homework. Yeah, he does some math homework. Really fun math homework. You know, studying some that genjutsu, some ninjutsu, taijutsu. You know. So he's been planting his head, bro. So yeah. So next thing we know, we're in Dispatchu Village. In this thing, Naruto actually stays around. He tells us that and watches the fight with Itachi. when he sees Obito trying to act, yeah, everything's the same. When he sees Obito trying to take Sasuke, he steps in. Does he still hate Sasuke, and he wants to be the one to kill him? So he steps in. He delves in with his sword, tries to cut Kasame, not Obito, or Maru Uchiha, as he's been portrayed in an anime for a bit. So yeah, following this, he doesn't kill Obito, but he makes Obito retreat, and he brings Sasuke to the hidden leaf and just drops him off and drives off, which just leaves him with Itachi's eyes. So he's still under the Totem Dekia. I'm also stopping with it, the Totem Dekia. Fuck. But yeah, I'm also stopping with it, the Totem Dekia China. So, later, Pain, yes, I'm gonna leave it. That's how it's why after this mission, he has word about summoning jutsu. So he just tries his luck and summons shit with his blood. The thing that pops out is pretty interesting. It's a dragon. A fucking dragon, yes. A dragon pops out of summon and brings him back to the village, and he speaks to the chief of the dragons. And by the way, the reason I'm doing dragons, it just sounds cool. Also, it's dragons, and they breathe out fire, and they live in stars, so near lightning. So, he loves Dragon Sage mode, and it's gonna be a 5-year time skip. Because he has to, like, use AO, lightning, and, shit, I'm at 5 years. Because, yeah, 5 years. No, I'm about to be down 4 years. But, the reason I haven't even changed it, I don't have a script. Something to the top of my head. Shit. So, next thing we get into, if we look, say we're about to hit the cloud. They gave her a new name, too. Ryuma of the Thunder. Ryuma of the Thunder. No, I never heard of name. I forgot the name. Shoot. But yeah, he's actually getting this wonder. We just bad he saw with this wonder. I'm just told it's his made of wonder. Utah. Oh my god. He falls in love with the two-tailed turkey. Yes, the two-tails. She brings him to Cloud Village. Something like that. Yeah, something. So he was hired. He had a job at Chum. But he just finds that he wants to spend time. And later he's around 18 now. So he has a kid with two tails, and names him Utah. No, yeah, Utah. No, I'm gonna go with this time now. I have something in mind. Minma, yes, Minma. That's the name now, Minma. I totally saw it from the thing, but fuck it, Minma. So yeah. So everything usually goes the same. But when he hears about something about when the great fortune the water battle he's with the white Hade, he can not let that shit happen. But when Pain's still alive, he doesn't even dare to attack. He knows how powerful Naruto is. So he sent the Obito, and he did the 9-tailed thing from the filler across the field. That's how he did it, okay? Okay. So yeah, when he breaks the 4th grade Ninja War, when Obito breaks the 4th grade Ninja War, Naruto had to go to fight in it. Naruto was not doing this. He has a wife and children at home. He does this. He does into Dragon Sage mode and says this by raising up both of his hands. makes a fucking giant thunderbolt like Zeus and a giant fire arrow. Like have you ever watched a test like Superman's fire arrow? Yeah. Like that. Like and when someone goes combines them and just shoots it at the Daredevil starts 10 tails and this makes a 10 times the size of the Great Daredevil. Yes, 10 times the size of the 10. Just says fuck it, goes back to the village and just it's a happy and fulfilled life. That's what I thought would happen if Naruto had half fire, half lightning. Not the best, but what I thought. Sorry. Bye.